The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Very special guest has joined us, Perth's own
Hoop Delucti.
Yeah.
Claire Hooper, back in the house.
Hoops.
Hoop.
I'm back where I belong.
You're back where you belong.
I've been staying in my mum's granny flat, but this studio is my home.
Well, yeah, you did do some work back in the day.
I did.
For a hot minute.
I was another employee for a whole 2.5 days or something, wasn't it?
What a moment.
I really worked out.
You were really good. She was let go for stealing. You took a lot.
Not
Hey,
that
you was
one.
an impressive thing.
You weren't the first person.
Look, I remembered I took a lot of chocolates, but I'm sure I was allowed the chocolates, but I did
they
take
were
a
allowed
lot
a
of
day.
chocolates.
We had a thief here for a while, right? And the thief stole two big things, and one of them, this was way back, before you, Sean.
Yes,
this is
and
great,
before you,
boss.
Hoops, it wasn't you.
Yeah, so the thief stole a digital camera, like an SLR camera. So that went missing, and that was from our office.
And it wasn't even ours that had been lent to us. We had to give it back.
Yeah.
And then when we went to give it back, the box was still there, but it was empty.
So we never knew what it was. And then also, back in the day, we would get preview tapes. Now everything that's on Channel 9, 7 or 10, there's online screening rooms. We can have a look at future episodes of stuff. Back in the day, they would drop around every week bags of VHS tapes.
True story.
Like big bags. And then it'll be like The Amazing Race, and there'll be a couple of copies on there for them. Anyway, there was all these Amazing Race tapes.
It was basically the entire series of The Amazing Race.
Someone stole the entire season of The Amazing Race on VHS. And we would have to they would come back and collect the VHS tapes, and we'd have to have them rewound, and then they would record over them.
You had to rewind them.
Yes. Remember rewinding?
I do remember. Well, okay, so my mum's left a cassette player. This is not as interesting as somebody stealing all of your Amazing Race.
Well, not everything can be.
My children have discovered my mother's cassette tape player.
Oh, hilarious.
With all these tapes with stories on them. And I just the other day had to try and explain how when you get to the end of side one, it means side two is ready to go. They're like, no, we have to rewind side one first. Nana told us to rewind. I'm like, no. Because it's on one side and then it's on the other side. But it's quite a hard concept. If you haven't grown up with a cassette tape, the science of it's really hard to
explain. And they would never know as well if suddenly the tape gets a little bit loose to chuck a pencil in there and wind it tight.
They wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know.
Not many people still have in their house the opportunity to play a cassette because you don't have...
Yeah,
a cassette or a player.
Have you kept your VCR? I've got my VCR in storage.
You have
what for?
No.
Because for one day.
What for, Brian?
I don't know. One day. I don't know.
It's the genes. You can't help it.
So you think it's going to help you in the apocalypse?
I don't know. I just think one day, something's going to happen.
DVD player?
Was that?
Have you got a DVD player as well?
Yeah. I've got that in storage too. Because one day there might be something happening. Claire Hooper goes missing, and then I.
Oh my God!
I know
it's
terrible.
Centre around the tragic disappearance of me.
You're probably dead as well.
Oh God!
And then there's a tape rocks up, and everyone goes, "Who's got a VHS tape?" Because this could be evidence. And I'll go, "Me."
And you'll put it in. And it'll be an episode of The Amazing Race.
And I go, "It was her. It was her."
2.5 days.
I'm glad she's dead.
She's still alive.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Special guest, the one and only Claire Hooper in the house. Oops.
I have just rapidly learned a new game and I can't wait to play.
Yes, we are going to be playing.
This is so exciting.
Shortly. So good at it. As you can see, Claire Hooper, we are undergoing renovations here at Nova 937.
I know, it's so exciting. I am also undergoing renovations.
So what are you doing to your house?
Mate, it's so amazing. Look, basically just bringing all the bad karma onto ourselves because that's what happens when you
You do.
Because you're like, you know what? It's a cliche that everything goes wrong, so surely that won't happen to me, but yes, it did. It's been a nightmare, and the really weird thing is we're so desperate to impress our builder that we act super cool because we don't want him to, we want him to,
we get it.
We want him to like us so he doesn't build hate rubbish into the walls. So every time he gives us bad news, it's just
that's fine.
Hey, we found a 40-centimetre concrete slab in the subfloor. And we're like, oh, that's cool, great, thanks Rob. Or he'll be like, there are missing rafters. And I'm like, yeah, there's champagne, wait, let's celebrate. Like, it's this tragic game of trying to pretend you're so fine.
Why are you getting upset over
badly it's going? What's that?
Why aren't you getting upset? Because most people, I would.
She's trying to be cool about it.
She's calming the ship.
I'm trying to be the coolest customer, so my builder thinks I'm great and builds a slightly better houses. I don't know what
finishes.
It's psychotic behaviour.
It's like when you're on your best behaviour and you get into an Uber because you want to win your 5 stars.
And also get home safely. Yes.
So what's
male
the
privilege?
Women's point of view.
What's the scope? So are we doing kitchen, bathroom? Are we extending, putting an extra story on? What have we done?
Of course, I love that you dig down on the details. And what it is it's the back end of the house. It's just that old style house where every single room looks out onto a corrugated fence on the side, and not one single window looked onto the backyard. Not one. It was like a storeroom and a bathroom.
What are you doing back there?
Yes. So there's this lovely 50-year-old apple tree in the middle of the backyard. And
no one's ever seen it.
Nobody's ever seen it. Well, so we've just, basically, it was honestly just using the footprint of the house, carve it out, flip the rooms. But there was we found a lot wrong. Some cowboy built this house.
God.
So, and very quickly it became everything's gone. Like, you get to the end of the hallway, it's a mud pit and you can see the sky.
Really?
Like, everything
amazing.
went. It really escalated,
So you're doing that
guys.
you're doing that thing that they do on the blocks. You're keeping the character of the home and then sort of doing a bit of a modern twist
which
at the
is
back.
funny. If you saw the character of the home, you'd be like, I don't like that.
What character?
Why did you want this character? Because it was half as expensive as doing the whole character.
Yeah,
Do you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah,
we couldn't afford a complete character facelift.
Because
that's
just
the
got to
one
afford to get
thing.
her eyes done.
Once they started and they find stuff, they come back to you and they say, "Hey, Claire, this is what's happened here. We found this problem." All that means is this is going to cost you more.
Budget blowout.
Yeah. So
Have you asked the question of the builder, will we be in by Christmas?
Yeah. Do you know, he's actually really proud. Look, this is the one good thing. His name's Rob. It's short for daylight robbery. It's not. He's really lovely. We love him so much.
Yeah.
Please don't.
God, you're cool.
Please don't put bodies under the floorboards. He is at least really good at keeping on time. Like, his last
great.
project, despite problems, finished on the day he said it would.
Yeah.
So we're
amazing.
like,
Yeah, but there's always a person that will go, "Oh, we got this builder and he's never been a day late," and then you're the example
And
of that.
then you're
it's
the-
all
yeah.
possibilities.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, mate.
knowing that and knowing the fact that your time at your mum's granny flat is
that's right.
coming to an end, what are we doing in the rental crisis when we get back?
All right, because isn't it? I mean, it is a good time, isn't it? There is a bit of a rental crisis. Sorry, you don't
Yes.
have anywhere to live. Well,
Both
we
here and
do,
in
but
Melbourne.
it's not good enough.
Yes.
Okay, so I had a lovely man drive me to the airport twice in a row because, I fly a lot for work. I'm glamorous and fabulous.
You are.
Yeah.
And the first week he drove, I can't believe this is so problematic. The first week he was like, "Yeah, I moved my mum out of her Mooney Prawns property. She's living with me now." Second week, he's talking about it again. I was like, "So what you gonna do with the Mooney Prawns property?" He's like, "Yeah, we probably won't sell it."
That vacant property. What is it?
Yeah, what are you gonna? And he's like, "Yeah, it's still full of all her furniture." I'm like, "Oh, really? Well, then don't bother cleaning that out." Anyway, the point is, I've got a handshake deal with Maz, a cashy.
The guy that drives you to the airport.
I am crossing my fingers so hard because you don't know.
You don't know.
How far away does he live from the property? Like, is he next door or is he...
No, he's not that close.
Okay, good.
He's a really good guy,
He
but you
is.
still don't know
don't.
if his mum might come around for cups of tea every day.
I mean, that's okay.
Not the end of the world. It's a comedy show, isn't it?
Yes, I mean,
I've
it's
accidentally
all-
written a new
it's
comedy
all
show.
content.
I really do hope something terrible happens.
No, well, you've already wished me dead this morning.
No, I haven't. I'm the one that's solving a murder, actually, if you
Thank
rewind
you
it.
so much. It was so kind of you to keep that
Thank you
VHS
so much.
player.
Well, I don't want you
That
to
cracked
go
the
missing.
case.
You deserve to live. You're a funny lady.
So you've been over to the property and had a scope of what you've just done the deal and said, "Yeah, that'll do." What,
we went. Maz is like, "Check out the place, see if it's all right." And I dropped round. I was like, yeah. I was on that again. I was on the cell. I'm compulsively making people like me, but not actually taking in details of what's
Right,
being said to me. And so came away, and the kids are like, "Is there like a bedroom for us?" And I'm like, "Don't remember." I remember.
Not important.
I remember where it is and that it has a door, and I
that
do
it's-
not remember.
That it's vacant.
and you're keeping that. You're going to use her furniture while you're there. Is that right?
Yeah, she's left all the
Is
furniture
it all
there.
old lady furniture?
I mean, you could call it that. Yeah, it is. It's frilly. Yeah.
that is a short
How
sign.
many doilies do you own in your house, Sean?
Oh, I'd say zero.
I remember
I'm
when
going
we
to
were
say
packing
zero.
up Nana's house
None.
back in the day. Like there would seem to be like several garbage bags full of doilies.
They were
Like,
big
no,
on a
it's
doily back
doilies.
then.
Oh no! Sorry, not precious boxes of doilies, garbage bags of doilies. Is how you've
There were
described
doilies
it.
for days, mate. Doilies for days. You find a couple of doilies, they're special.
You're not sentimental, are you?
Well,
You're
no.
keeping the VHS, but not the doilies.
But what
great
is a
point.
young man in today's day and age of home interiors going to do with a doily?
With a VHS player.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God, dude! Build a tux out of them and wear it to the Logies.
Or just what is it? Just wear it as a collar like Judge
Yes.
Judy does.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. You've got options. You've got options.
Can't wait to see your doily collection.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Fringe World Festival. Fringe World returns January 19 to February 18. Tickets at fringeworld.com.au.
It's the best time of year. Fringe World 2024 is back.
Our good friend Claire Hooper's performing. That's why she's here to celebrate. We've got VIP experiences for you to see
a different
briefs
show
at L'Euro
Grand.
Plus $1,000 cash.
That's right. They were the guys that got the gear off and danced on the washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can check out our Instagram, Nathan, Nat and Sean, about that.
That was full on, wasn't it?
It was.
It is a good show, though, Bruce.
Yes.
It is.
It's a
They
ripper
always
show.
deliver, don't they?
That's real good Fringe stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
When it's like people doing really good tricks but not wearing too many clothes.
Yeah.
And with a bit
It's
of
what
sass.
you want
It is,
from Fringe.
Yeah. And the confidence to wear one's doodle out in public is...
To wear it out.
Yeah.
Wear it out.
He was big enough that he could wear it. The F word. That's the thing we want to try and avoid today.
That's right.
So we're going to be having two teams, and we need some people to play for 13, 24, 10. We're looking for a
jumping
couple
out
of
of
people.
pine trees.
Natalie and I are going to be teaming together today. Sean and Clay Hooper will be teaming together. There's going to be a winning word, right? So a word that we want our partner to guess.
Yes.
But there's also an F word that's closely related to the winning word that we want them to avoid at all costs because then they lose. All right.
Those numbers we're looking for are caller 6 and caller 11 right now.
All right, 13 24 10. It's 29 past 8 on Nova.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
$150 million this Thursday. Now that's Powerball, and get your tickets from Lottery West by 6 p.m. Thursday. Play responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. Quick check of the freeways this morning. The Kwinana northbound Thomas Road to Anketel Road slowing. So is Canning Highway, South Street and Leach Highway. While the Mitchell southbound under speed from Whitford's Ave, Warwick Road to Reed and around Hutton Street. GWM's 2023 plate clearance is on now with great deals on brand new selected models starting from $25,990 drive away. Hurry in, don't miss out. GWM, go with more. Sunny, 28 the top. Right now it's 22 degrees.
Saturn Pathology offers an easier, more convenient way to have blood tests collected at home. Book your bulk billed home collection at saturnpathology.com.au.
Live on your radio, stream via the Nova player or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's 8:30 morning. I'm Ellie Petrusevich. Police are seeking more information after they arrived to reports of an injured child outside a school in Inglewood this morning, but found no one there. Paramedics and police rushed to Inglewood Primary School around 5 o'clock. Authorities want to speak to anyone who may have been in the vicinity of the school on Normanby Road. A Russian hacker has been identified and sanctioned by the Australian government over the Medibank hack. Australia has imposed cyber sanctions for the first time, including targeting financial restrictions and a travel ban after the personal details of nearly 10 million customers were stolen and published on the dark web. New Stage 3 tax cuts will be put before federal parliament today. PM Anthony Albanese is today pitching to his cabinet to lower the top tax bracket to $180,000. The search for a missing 70-year-old man in the Perth Hills is entering its 6th day today. There have been no reported sightings of John Freiling since Thursday night when he was seen in the Mundaring Sculpture Park. And Universal Studios is working on a new chapter in the Jurassic World movies. The writer from the original 1993 film Jurassic Park is back for the new instalment. Don't waste your time waiting for plaster to dry. Use G-Tech Smart Wall. Quick to install, smooth walls with no cracks. gtechplasterboard.com.au. It's 8:31. Here's Sean.
Thanks, Ellie. World number 2, Carlos Alcaraz, is won through to the Australian Open quarterfinals after beating Miomir Kecmanovic in 3 sets. It's the career best result for Alcaraz at Melbourne Park. He'll next face Alexander Zverev next. The Spaniard says he's chock full of confidence.
It's great, to find this level, to play this level. On the court, I'm feeling better and better every day. I'm feeling better and better every match that I'm playing, coming into the quarterfinal with a lot of confidence. So I will try to take this as an advantage.
Brisbane Heat have won through to the Big Bash final after beating the Adelaide Strikers by 54 runs. And the Socceroos will face Uzbekistan tonight in the Asian Cup. Mitch Duke is out with a hamstring.
It'll be one game at a time for him, but we'll see where that lands over the next week. He had a bit of a scan and he's got a small strain, so he'll be out. It'll be an opportunity for me to have a look at other players against good opposition. It'll be a great test.
That's the coach there, Graham Arnold.
Weather-wise, sunny today. We're on the way to 28 degrees, and it is your last week to get in the running to see Taylor Swift in Tokyo. Just get on air any time for the chance to win. Right now, it's 22 degrees, and you're up to date on Nova.
Richard Roxburgh and Rebecca Gibney star in the brand new Stan original series Prosper. Where a family empire founded on faith will be tested.
Guess who just got a whole lot bigger?
As the temptations of money and power seek to divide them.
Whatever's coming to Dad, he deserves it.
I'm out to protect my family.
You have put everything at risk.
I am this church.
The brand new Stan original series Prosper. Now streaming only on Stan.
YOLO might out you as an aging millennial.
And Beyond may have you feeling extra.
But whatif.com makes it easy to say why not with places to stay for all kinds of getaways.
Book on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F, word.
These three might think they're VIPs, and you will too when you head to Fringe World Festival. Fringe World returns January 19 to February 18. Tickets at fringeworld.com.au.
Swap over,
Up
don't we?
for grabs, we've got a VIP experience to Fringe World and $1,000 cash for today's winner of the F word. We've got two callers waiting in the wings. They don't have to do anything.
No,
we do all the work.
But Brett is very lucky because he's the first caller through. Good morning to you, Brett.
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Wonderful.
We're doing great, Brad.
Yeah.
You know what the rule is. You're the first person that called through, so you get to hitch your wagon to the team that you think is going to be victorious today. We've got Claire Hooper, Australia's most beloved comedian, and just friend to everyone.
Teaming up with Sean McManus.
Oh, just a
village
big
idiot.
blonde fool.
And then in the other corner, Nathan Morris and myself, Natalie Locke. Brett, whose team do you want to be on?
I'm a bit of a realist, so I'm going to go Nathan and Nat.
Oh, that's
weird. You guys rock.
Yeah. See that, Sean?
That's
You're
weird
right.
that he would do that.
Mate, big
Paris,
heads too.
That means you're left with the slops. Hi, Paris.
Hi, Paris.
Hi, how are you?
Don't you speak about Claire Hooper in that way, Natalie Locke.
How dare you?
Disgusting.
She's had the same nickname for 30 years. I don't know how she got it, but...
Yeah, I've known her a long time.
I think we're the little train that could, and we're going to surprise you guys.
You never know. You never know.
Little train that could
All
be
right.
derailed.
So you guys can now just relax because we're going to be playing on your behalf.
Sean, let's swap seats.
Okay.
Perfect.
So we can get rid of our teams.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
this is
Okay.
good. Okay.
All right.
So who's guessing and who's giving out the clues?
Sean is guessing
Yeah.
because hopefully
Okay.
Claire will be able to describe something I'll
Right,
get.
so Sean,
Okay.
we're guessing.
Okay, so I'm giving you the clues. Okay, so
we need to go
you need to
right,
close
right.
it.
Oh, for goodness
Okay,
sakes.
so
Okay,
now-
great. Okay,
yeah, so now we're
they've
gonna
got
find
their
out
fingers in their ears. It's adorable.
What the round one word and F word that we're looking for. Here we go.
The winning word is stool, and the F word is chair.
Okay, you can come back.
All right, great. Easy peasy. Don't worry about this.
The clue that you give can only be one word as well. Did you know
What?
that? Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
no.
going first here?
We are because
Yep.
Brett picked us.
Yep.
Okay, this is actually it's actually a little bit tricky.
Oh no,
Okay.
Natalie. Oh, shit. And I've got to not guess the F word.
The F word,
It's
yes.
a lot of pressure.
Yes. Bar.
So is it a word that goes to the bar, or is it something in a bar? All right. Stool.
We won round one. Oops, that's how it goes.
We're going to have another go. Okay,
Yes,
great.
okay. So that's
Just
not
out of
it.
curiosity,
What?
Sean,
Yes.
I was going to say sample. Would you have got it?
Full sample. I want to say yes. Stool sample.
So no, you wouldn't have got it.
No, I don't think you would have got it. Okay.
All right.
Go with unsheathed.
Okay.
He likes that
No,
one.
that was the worst ever.
Take your
That was
headphones
worst.
off. Oh, ears. We
Bloody
need to find
sample.
out
That's
what round two
I
is.
thought we were done. I thought we were
No. All right, here we go.
The winning word is cardigan, and the F word is hoodie.
Okay. Hoops, you go first this time.
I would love to. Okay, great.
All right, Claire.
Oh, no. All right.
If you're saying no, we're in all sorts.
Yeah, no,
here.
it's good. I only get to say one word. I've said
One
heaps,
word.
but
Yeah.
here's my one word. Knitwear.
Knitwear. Jumper.
It's not jumper. Buttons.
Cardigan.
Yep.
But that was a setup.
It was a setup.
Yeah,
It was 100% a setup.
because he wouldn't have got that if you had that. If I,
No, you know my deep history with cardigans. And the fact that you hurt me with the cardigan. I tried to get him on board with cardigans. I bought him a cardigan, gave it to him, brand new gift. Never seen it
Where's
on
the
him.
cardigan?
Where is it?
Yeah, I was
storage.
Have you ever...
I wore it. Nathan gave me a lot of positive feedback over that.
Never wore it.
I've been trying to get my husband to wear cardigans too, by the way. A cardigan is a great look on a gentleman.
Well, do you want
Yeah,
one?
agreed.
Sean's got some stories.
Thank you, I'll take it.
Okay, the good news for Brett is that we currently lead 2-0.
Hey, Brett.
If we
Is
get the
this,
next
I
one,
mean, can I get this for Paris?
best of 3.
So-
It's best of 5, so first to 3.
Yeah, we can.
You're not out of it yet.
We're not
Okay.
out of it.
Hey, Brett, how are we going
Well, we
so
didn't
far?
get to go in the
Are we
first
doing
one.
you proud, Brett?
No, didn't even get a go.
Yeah, pretty
What's that,
excited.
mate?
He's
Yeah.
pretty excited.
How about you, Paris?
Paris has lost interest.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, round 3.
that's right.
Ears off. Lock your ears. Okay. Okay, round 3.
The winning word is drink, and the F word is water.
All right. It's actually fun when you're winning. Anyway.
All right. Nathan?
Okay. We've worked with each other for over 2
Yeah,
decades.
we have.
We've got this.
Beverage.
Is it a type of beverage? Is it a beverage?
Let's go with your heart.
Okay. Beverage. I don't know. Straw?
No,
Sorry.
it's not straw.
Sorry. Damn.
Okay. All right. So, I need
the
a
one word.
clarification on the
Yes.
rules.
Yes.
You now give one word.
Well, yeah, but can I...
What?
There's no limitations on the word I say, are there?
No, you obviously can't say, you can't say
The
F
word.
word or the word.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you didn't tell me that. All
Well,
right,
it's-
good.
I mean,
Oh, well, you just say the word and then I'd repeat the word and then we
No,
win.
I was gonna say the F word.
no, if you say the F word, you lose.
Then you're out.
Yeah.
That's a real shame
I know.
because that would have
Okay.
been a good way to
that's
bring
what
this
it
one
was.
home.
Yeah, it's the whole
Beverage.
concept of the game.
Would.
Thirsty.
There's water.
Damn it.
That's the F
not
word.
it. That was the winning word.
Drink.
Drink. Oh, my God.
Hey, Brett. Good
Brett
news
got
for
it.
you,
Got
my
it.
friend.
What would your next clue have been?
I was going to say either sip
Yep.
or tall.
Okay. Harry.
Tall drink, yeah.
We call Harry a tall drink of water.
You could have ended up on water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could have gone either way.
You could have
yeah.
just said Harry.
Brett, you have scored
That's all you get
tickets
from me,
to see Briefs at Lure Grand plus $1,000 cash. All yours, Bretty.
Goody.
Yeah, there we go. Nice
that.
work.
And
Dare
you
you to
guys-
spend the whole grand at Briefs.
Yes, you guys did nothing really for Paris.
I know,
So-
yeah.
No,
yeah.
but Paris, you know what? In 21 years, when Sean and I have been working together, well,
Thank you, Claire. Well, yeah.
we'll get back
Yeah.
to you.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah,
You'll get it.
just keep going.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
Nathan, Nat and Sean, except that Nathan and Sean are a little bit busy at the moment. It's fun. Just me and Hoops shooting the breeze.
Oh my God.
Claire Hooper. We'll turn
Thank
your mic
goodness
on.
we've got rid of those.
Finally, the
dead
girls get a
ones.
turn. Now, talk to us about your show that you're doing here.
Well, I've called it So Proud.
Yeah, right.
That's, I don't know if you can tell by knowing me, that's a little bit sarcastic.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. I guess I've been going through the thrill of having 7 and 9-year-old children, which is... I mean, it's actually a great period, but there's an awful lot of concerts. And I think that when I was a kid, I thought concerts were good. And now that I'm a grown-up, I'm like on the bad side of well, now I just have to watch them, and they
Yes.
are awful.
So it's much better to be in one than to be looking at
I
one.
never realised the difference being in fun. But watching, no good.
Because the thing about them is that your kid's in a tiny bit. And then you have to sit through watching everyone else's kids. You're not allowed to just get up and leave.
You're not allowed to just leave. Like, wouldn't it be great if we could all just agree we're not interested in other people's kids?
Yes.
And just, like, high-five each other as we walk down the aisle and swap seats. Like, why can't we just do it that way?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hi,
the boys
guys.
back
We're
in
just
the
in the
house.
recording booth, just laying down a track.
So
Womack.
Hoops is talking to us about the pain of children's concerts
Honestly.
and dance concerts.
Can I talk to you about dance concerts?
Yes, please.
Here's my experience this year. Never been to one, but 2023 at the end of it. The Dockers were playing a game and I walked into this auditorium.
This doesn't sound like a story of a dance concert.
It was full, and my daughter said that she is in a couple of parts, and these parts were over within, I would say, the first 5 minutes. This dance concert went for 2 hours. I was sitting in the back row trying to watch my phone to keep up with the scores, and it was mind-numbing, particularly when your daughter, who's done her stuff, is done, and you've got to stick around because you're not allowed to get out of that.
This is what we were just saying. Like,
sorry, Hoops.
It would just be great if we could all agree we don't give a shit about other people's kids.
No. They're very talented.
They are talented.
But let's move on.
Yeah.
So you should be allowed to just get up and leave once your kid's performed?
It's for the kids, isn't it? It's so that the kids think everybody wants to watch. So we're all just... Because this is the thing at a school concert or a dance concert, the best performances are from the parents pretending that they're happy to be there and going like, I'm so proud. But you don't say who you're proud of. I'm proud of myself for not turning over the concession stand. But here's the thing. Our school had a 3-hour concert, no bar.
Oh.
No bar. Why even have an interval? Like, can you please just charge us $50 a drink?
That's when you need
make a decent
Could they not even have a sneaky little speakeasy outside of the canteen where they're whacking some Kahlua and some chopped milk?
Such a curious choice.
Wow.
It's so honestly, just no, not even a cup of tea, not a packet of chips.
Your kids
Take
go
a
to
drink.
some sort of religious extremist school where
it was just an oversight. It was bless them. It was the first time they'd put on a school.
Come on,
it is a money maker.
A fundraising opportunity.
Claire, can I add to those school events that you go to? And again, last year, right? So you go along to end of year night and people are getting awards, and we can go through the awards. We can do it quickly.
Yeah.
But everyone wants to stop down and clap every individual. And you're doing 80 awards in each year group. We're going to be there for 5 hours.
Yes.
And okay, we can get that through that. But why do we have to see 1 million performances every 15 minutes? Oh, we've got the choir back on to sing another song.
No, don't
Can
get
we
it
just
back
get on with it and get out of there?
We've seen the choir.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just as good as it was last
But then,
time.
you know what? One of my proudest things, I remember when I was cast as the lead in my school Christmas pageant as the Purple People Eater.
You know, from the Nativity.
You know the Purple People Eater song?
Yeah, I know the Purple People
Yeah, and I mean, and your parents look at you so proud, but in reality, there was a kid wearing purple tights, a purple singlet, and had an ice cream container on his head with an eye drawn on it and a horn coming out.
And the clues were there early, weren't they?
Well, they were. And but is this a beautiful thing that we all pretend it's great, or would it have actually helped you put your life on a better path if at that time your parents had said,
"Don't be ridiculous.
That wasn't great"? Well, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Is it nice that our parents are kind to us?
I don't think our parents were as kind to us as parents are to their children these days. Because back in the day, if you were crap, your parents told you were crap.
Yeah. Well, my dad never went to anything. So he never went. He's a farmer. He was farming. He never went to a school assembly, an awards thing. He went to nothing. And netball games, nothing.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Henry did not. I don't think Brian would have gone to school events.
Dad was always out in the train.
And now dads have to go. You have
dads
to go to dance concerts.
Yeah, you have to.
But they get to sit on their phone up the back, don't they?
It's pretty disgusting how fathers these days are supposed to help parent. It's disgusting.
Oh, no, it's crazy.
It's gross.
Back in the day, I mean, I saw my dad 3 times before I was 18.
I didn't see my dad at all during the day. We just get this one call. Actually, Mum would yell at us, "Boys!" Whoever's turn it was.
And the panic, your dad's coming home?
Dad's coming home, but our job was to put his 3 cans in the freezer. He loved his beer that had to be almost frozen, and to the point where if they were frozen, he was fine with holding it over the burner on the stove rather than it being not just almost freezing.
It's nice that you had a job.
Did you guys... dads. Did your dads ever use your name?
What do you mean? To get stuff?
Did they just sort of click at you and call you the dog's name? Or did you ever get called by your actual own name?
Clicking and whistling is a big part of it.
Yeah, my dad's a good whistler. Yeah. He can whistle either the really ear-splitting whistle, but without the fingers in the mouth. So he just, the tongue behind the teeth and whistle, and ear-splitting.
Yeah, it's amazing. My dad can also do those good little whistles. Yeah.
He would whistle us from the shed.
My dad can't. His teeth would fly out of his head.
Claire Hooper's show. So proud. You're doing a very short season. People need to jump on board.
Oh, yeah. I'll wrap up this Sunday. Please come along.
Yes.
It's open tomorrow night and then run to Sunday.
So, you're doing Oasis Comedy Club, which is
upstairs at the Brisbane. A beautiful
and
club.
A session Saturday night at the Laugh Resort, which is at the Shoe, which is accessible. Which is
that's
great.
right. That's right. If you don't like stairs, book for the 6 o'clock on Saturday.
Comedy.com.au is where you can get all the details and tickets. It's a joy having you back here.
It's so great.
Thanks, Claire.
Perth's really thankful. We don't get the big stars. We've got Kate Walsh and we had Nicolas Cage for a while.
Of course, you're a Perth girl. We made you. You're
I'll come back tomorrow. I'll be in tomorrow. Don't worry
Thank you so much. All the best for the future.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.